Hi, my name is Catherine Kong, and I would love to apply for the School of Education. I have always loved learning since a very young age. I've always loved everything to do with school, the interaction, the engagement, the school supplies, the activities, everything about a classroom brings me joy. When I was in high school, I realized that I had a passion for sparking inspiration in the minds of learners through tutoring. I tutored a geometry class my junior and senior year in high school, and I realized that that was something that I would want to continue to do for the rest of my life. When I went to an elementary school to observe where my mother used to work, I fell in love with that age group and just that stage in learning, and knew that that was what I wanted to do with the rest of my career. I have always loved young children, and I've always loved that stage of curiosity that they are in. I first decided I wanted to become a teacher in sophomore year. I was at a camp, and the teachers that were present were asked to go up and explain why they wanted to be a teacher, and the things that they said aligned with the way that I view my life and view the lives of others. And from that moment, I was very curious about the profession of teaching. So I prayed about it, and I asked for a sign from God that this was what I was meant to do with my life. And I ran into my third grade teacher that night, and she was like, "Well, come visit my classroom, like if it's something you're interested in doing." And from then it was what I was meant to do. I firmly believe that. I have observed all different grade levels: high school, middle school, and elementary. Elementary is my favorite. I feel that that is the group of students that I am most directed towards when deciding which grade to teach. I prefer kindergarten over the other grade levels because it's a very fundamental stage of learning, and I would be there at the very beginning, which is my favorite stage in the learning process. There's so many curiosities and questions, so I really have a passion for that grade level. But that is why I want to be a teacher. Thank you so much for your time. So we're going to learn some fun facts about bats. A lot of this is stuff we've already talked about. What we're going to talk about is just a little bit more. So, is this a real bat? Is this a fiction bat or a non-fiction bat? Non-fiction bat. Why? It's a cartoon. We don't see cartoons walking around, do we? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Oh no. About nocturnal so we can understand it just a little bit better. So the sun has set, the moon is up, some animals sleep and others wake up. Nocturnal animals are out all night and go back to sleep in the daylight. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome. What are the other nocturnal animals? Do we know?
Owl.
Owls. Anything else?
Woodpecker.
I don't think a woodpecker is nocturnal. Anything else? Yeah. You remember? So raccoons.
Yeah.
You see, and opossum. Opossum you see at night. Any animal that you don't see during the day and you see more at night, like deer, you see deer at night.
I see the elephant. I see bears.
Bears? I don't know. I haven't seen any bears.
I see a raccoon at my house.
Yeah, I see raccoons at my house.
I saw a lot of raccoons.
What?
There was like 5 raccoons.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, remember our hand. Raise our hand if you've got something to add in. Alright.
We have a baby cat at our house. Upside down on top of our porch.
That's really cool. Yeah.
I have a pet bat.
You have a pet bat? Really?
I am sure about that. You're really not allowed anyway.
Yeah.
I have a
All right.
Let's
stick to the subject here.
So fun fact number 4, we haven't talked about this yet, but bats like to sleep in dark places like caves and trees. Why would they want to sleep in a dark place?
Because they're dark. They can spy in the dark. They have night vision.
So when do they sleep? Do they sleep at night when it's dark, or they sleep at day when it's bright outside?
Day.
Yeah, they sleep during the day. So they need to find somewhere dark so that they can actually sleep. They don't want the big sun in their eyes while they're sleeping, do they? I wouldn't.
Their eyes are gonna burn. The eyes are gonna burn if they.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to sleep like that.
That's like vampires.
But it also helps them feel safe. Okay. So fun fact number 5. Bats use echolocation to communicate. Does anybody remember what echolocation was? Yeah. You know? You don't remember? Alright, do you remember? What was it?
Where the bat can see where the other bat is. Yeah.
Yes, it's how they communicate, how they see at night, because it's really hard to see at night with your eyes. So they listen. They put out a sound, they make a noise, and if it comes back, they know where something is. It'll bounce off an object, and they can tell where they are. So we have another little poem about echolocation to help us understand it just a little bit better. 4 little bats hung upside down, deep in the cave, high off the ground. One flew out to find a snap. He let out a screech, and the sound bounced back. Echolocation. So can anyone tell me now what echolocation is?
When they see the other bat.
Yeah, it helps them know where the other bats are. Do you know?
She speaks Spanish.
She raised her hand. Do you know? Do you know? Nobody knows? So it says he let out a screech. So he made a noise, he screamed, and the sound bounced back. Has anyone ever been in the shower, singing in the shower, and you hear an echo, a noise behind your singing?